Have you worked yet? Have you worked yet?
Yo, don't ask me about this. That's like asking me my fucking government name. Don't be asking me
Okay,
about it.
okay. Anyways, y'all tell me, what would you do now if you were Chris Rock and you're on the stage? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I would have two-stepped fucked that nigga up. Bro,
Yo,
I would have fucked Will Smith up so bad on that damn stage, bro. They would have had to
yo,
make a
Pat,
song
what's
about it.
up with this nigga's animosity towards Will Smith? Like he just
No, bro.
his
No,
No,
ass.
no,
Will,
no,
Kev's been thinking Will Smith is a bitch for a minute, bro.
Oh,
no.
it's
Here,
ever since.
no. Here's the thing, bro. Because like people are trying to like girls are trying to psychoanalyze it now, talking about some seeing you guys react to this shows that like, bro.
Yeah,
No, it's not. It's not that. It's really not that.
stop.
The truth is, Will Smith was my idol. Like, bro, he was my idol growing up. I used to watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air every day before going to
Yeah,
school.
facts.
So like to see how he's going out now, it's like, yo, bro. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith, in my eyes, on the show, or at least how we saw him in real life and the things he acted in, he was a man's man. Like,
He
he
was
was,
like, yeah, he was like the model, like black dude for real.
yeah, he wasn't going for that. And like to see how he's going now, and I just feel like he's really like in this weird submissive stage where anything goes and anyone gonna disrespect him. And so, like, when I seen that slap, that's what I've been wanting from him 2 years ago. You feel me? Like, Will, I needed that when you found out you got cheated on, dog. Like,
Well,
I
I
don't.
mean, when marriage is involved, bro, a lot of shit changes. You know what I
That's
mean? Like,
that's cool. That's cool.
But
A nigga sleeping in your house, doing your wife up, and you come on TV and start crying,
but they had an
bro.
open. Well, I'm not. Well, I'm not saying like he
Bro.
definitely could have handled that a lot better. But I guess the way that Will was thought about the situation, I guess he thought that one him being vulnerable, was going to be to his advantage. Which I'm not saying that it wasn't or it was. I mean, you should have just kind of. I don't know. I don't think you should have gone on there in the first place to talk about it in front of everyone,
And
like in front of
that's
like
on
the
God.
entire world.
Yeah,
But
that's on
like
God.
also he is right in the way that he's in touch with how he feels, but still like do that shit behind closed doors, bro. You don't gotta go on Red Table Talk and cry and talk about how you and your wife got an open relationship and niggas is being your wife while you downstairs cooking dinner for the kids and bro, just leave that shit for the bedroom talk,
because
bro.
yeah, I was confused honestly. Because like at first it was made out to be like, oh yeah, he's just getting cheated on, like he's taking,
Oh
like
my God.
he's just dealing with it. But like, I don't know if he's trying to convince himself it was an open relationship or not. But I saw this interview. I saw this interview that he had with this one lady. I forgot who it
Yeah.
was, but she was like, "Yeah, how are you dealing with like the infidelity in relationships and stuff like that?" And he was like, "There was no infidelity in my marriage ever." And I was just like,
Whoa.
and then
You
she was like, "But what about that? There was never any infidelity in my marriage." I was like,
Bro, here's my thing. I don't care if you have an open relationship or if you think you do. The moment someone starts crying, something happened. Something
Okay,
happened,
well,
bro.
I
Something
will
happened.
say this though. I mean, like niggas have been in open relationships and shit just really fucked. Like Kanye, that nigga Kanye and Kim were in an open relationship, and that nigga got tweaked over that shit. And then who else? Oh, Steph and Aisha are in an open relationship.
"Are they? Are
Steph
they?
is
Yeah,
letting them beat his wife too? Bro. What's going on?
Are they
they're in an open
though?
relationship
Are
too.
they?"
That's what
Because
I've
I feel
heard.
like Curry didn't really even comment on it for real. Like, I feel like
Do you want to know what my beef is now with the open relationship? It's never for the niggas.
it's
I'm
not
not
for the
hearing
women. I wasn't gonna
it.
say. I wasn't gonna say.
I don't be hearing about Kanye going off and beating every damn living thing. I don't hear about Will Smith. I was waiting for Will Smith to be like Halle Berry, Johanna, what's her name? The Scarlett
Um,
Johansson. I was waiting for him to start listing off the ones he was getting off, but then Steph gonna say Aisha out here, bro.
dude,
It doesn't seem
you
like
know,
an open relationship at all.
It
Bro
seems
hasn't
like,
named anybody. He hasn't said
bro.
anybody.
It seems like my husband is a celebrity. He's traveling, and I get to do what I want.
no, that's the only thing, bro. The only way I'm in a open relationship, bro, is if I'm getting more bitches than she is niggas, bro.
I don't
That's the
even want
only
that
way. Like,
competition. I don't want
boy,
that.
you best believe I will be
Women,
beating more women than she will
women
be.
win that competition every
Every
time, though.
time. Every
Every
time.
time. No, that's the
Yeah.
thing, bro. You can never catch me in that
No,
way. I'm
because
like,
here's the thing, Patrick. You're gonna try and compete with your girl. All she needs is one Instagram story post.
one.
Just one.
Girl
Like,
don't even have to shoot her shot.
and now you can like Instagram posts now. Do you know
Oh
what
my
niggas
God.
are doing now, bro?
Okay, how do y'all when y'all do, or if y'all have, and if y'all were to do it, would y'all consider that as like, hey, I'm shooting my shot. I want to see what you say back, or do you just do it as a meaningless, like, oh, I like this, like you look nice,
I'm not
click
gonna
and then
lie.
swipe.
Kevin, do you wanna or I should that's fine, I'll go. I personally feel like majority of the time I just be a genuine nigga for real. For real. I just be like, oh, like that was a nice post, like, and then I go about my day. Like I don't really be needing a response. Like I don't need to like it and then sit there and like wait and saw that she saw it and then be like, all right, she gonna respond? Like nah. Like I just if I'm gonna do it, I just do it and go about my day. If you respond, you respond. If you don't, I just did it because I wanted to.
So here's the thing. That's such a humble fucking response, Patrick. Let me give you my response. Back in the day, not now. Back in the day, not now.
Mine's right now. Mine's right now.
Okay, yours is right now. For me, back in the day, I was doing it before Instagram ever made it. I would just send hearts in DMs. I kid you not. I would just send a heart in the DM, and it would either be seen. And guess what? I kid you not. It was the stupidest thing, but it actually worked sometimes. And guess what? Girls would send back. They would send a heart back.
Where do you go from there? Boom, a relationship, just like that. Just like
No,
that.
one girl. I will not name her name, of course, but one girl asked for a number. We end up hanging out. You see what I'm saying? Very, very quick. I feel like Instagram is getting to a point now, they're trying to make it as like clear cut as possible. Like it's gonna get to the point where you could just press the button and you're in their room now. Like you know what I mean? You don't gotta like it no more. Cause there's too much shit that goes on. Cause I feel like the dudes at Facebook, they were like, man, this shit's getting too complicated. Like they can read all of our DMs because we don't have privacy and shit. So like they're reading through all of our DMs and they're like, damn, this nigga had to send like a DM at 2:24. She ain't respond till 10. Then he sent another one at 2 in the morning. And she thought that was like a sneaky link attempt. So she didn't respond to that. And we just need something that's gonna speed it up. So let him like the picture.
Just straight,
bro. You're right, bro.
I want you. That's it. It's simple.
It's starting to get real simple. Because think about it. Like you said, before there was reactions, you used to send hearts, like type the emoji. But there was no story. There used to not even be stories. So the stories came, and then niggas could see stories, but there was no DMs, I think. No, there was DMs. So niggas could swipe up, say whatever. Now niggas don't even have to swipe up. They just swipe and press a button, and then they got 6 emojis that they can send. Hard eyes, laughing emoji, 100. And now niggas can just like it. Like you said, bro, they're going to either create something that you could just pop up in their room, or you could see live reactions of them viewing your message.
Oh, for sure.
And them not saying anything, bro.
And look, this is going to be y'all in the camera live on. I knew it was over, bro. Instagram came out with vanish mode. When they came out,
I just learned about that like last week. No cap. I just
exactly. The vanish mode will turn you into a daredevil. You'll start going and shoot you with stuff.
They need to make it easier. It just need to be vanish mode for everybody. I'm not finna go to every single conversation and turn on vanish mode unless I didn't learn how to do that yet. But it just needs to be vanish mode for all.
And then the little they do the like story attachment thing. So like I know y'all see the Dre was like if you're bae.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is this? Bro.
Just another way for Patrick to lose that situation that he was talking about earlier. Because she's gonna have 79 likes, Patrick gonna have 3.5. I mean, it just is what it is. It just is what it is.
Terrible. This shit says if you're bae. And then I'm in a relationship, so I was like, can I even post this? Like legally? Like
well, I mean, it's if you're in an open relationship, then you.
I'm saying though, if my girlfriend likes it and then I get 10 other ones, like, am I in trouble or are they in trouble?
What are they gonna be in trouble for?
That's what I'm saying. And then am I allowed? Do I have to tell my girlfriend that other people like if you're bae? Like,
it's just an entanglement, nigga. It's just an entanglement.
It's just an entanglement.
Oh wait, no, but okay, I actually have if your wife convinced you to get to touch back on this topic one more time, if your wife convinced you to get on Red Table Talk and talk about what y'all did, how would you act? Like, what would
Like
you do
what do you mean what we
realistically?
did? What do you mean what we
Like,
did?
would you act how Will did? Like, just stay calm, keep his feelings composed and kind of just take the L's and just be like, I messed up and now I gotta sit here and look like an idiot. What would you do? Or would you start raising hell? Like screaming, like going crazy? I want to hear both y'all's responses.
That's a tough one, Pete, because it's like if you go crazy, you're a toxic male. They're gonna start saying you beat her at home. You know what I'm saying?
I see why she did what she did.
Yeah, I see why she was doing that. If you come in there and you're soft, the women will appreciate you. The men are going to denounce you, right? So I think for me though, I would do like a little buildup. Like I would come in there, chill. You know what I'm saying? Then as that shit starts getting heated, she starts talking about what happened. Like I'm gonna play fake, like I'm getting emotional, and then I'm gonna just get up and throw a chair across the room. Just get and throw in the chair because I just need y'all to know I'm not going. That's it. And my wife is gonna know. I'm gonna tell her beforehand what's about to happen. Like I'm gonna just tell her like, don't be surprised if shit gets heated. Cause I'm a big person. Like I don't know about y'all, but I'm really big on like showing raw emotions because when you try to conceal shit, I know we live like in a world where everyone's like, bro, you need to like be soft or be this, that. And like that's cool. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but you do need an outlet to express how you truly feel sometimes, bro. And so, like, how the fuck am I getting cheated on or in an open relationship? My wife is talking about this on television. My daughter is nodding her head like, I heard that nigga beating it down, and I'm supposed to be cool? Come on, bro. Come on.
Niggas wasn't gonna be happy with any response unless he just offed himself. Nobody nobody was gonna be happy with any response unless that was the route that he took. Any way he went about it, he was wrong. Unless he just offed himself and they were like, damn, like she really did that to that nigga. But any other reaction, it's his fault. It's his fault. No count.
Yeah.
That's just a tough situation, for real, for real. But to go up there
Very
and talk
true.
about that in front of like everybody, I'm a pretty calm nigga, so it's just like I'm not gonna lie. I probably wouldn't even do too much talking for real. I would probably just be done with the situation after. Just be like you're showing me what I'm dealing with right now, and it's just like that's tough. And niggas gonna be like, oh, you're not gonna fight for her, da 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 da. Like you can't like fight for somebody that would just like put you on blast like that. Like
That's what
damn,
I'm saying. And like, here's the thing, nigga, I've been cheated on. You feel me? I feel like I've been in a Will Smith ass situation before. I feel like I've been in a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like there's been different reactions, but it's like, like you gonna be soft the whole way through, my guy. Like you gonna roll over like wet toilet paper, dog.
I feel
Like
like I've been in certain situations like that. I don't know if necessarily like cheated on and stuff like that, but situations where I felt like loyalty was being compromised and everything. And it's just like I've gone both routes. Like I've done the whole like yelling and shit like that and coming out of character. Like that didn't really give me no. It's not even me for real. And then I went the other route where it's like just like it is what it is. And I feel like I like that route better for real because like I'm not a yeller. Like I'm not gonna sit here and just like put on this persona of somebody that I'm not for real. So it's just like
yeah. Do y'all
you just
feel like though? I feel like as men though, don't y'all feel like in a way for men it's a lose lose when you get cheated on? Because like I was talking to one of my girl homies about this. And I was talking also to my other boy about this, like my girlfriend and my boy about it. I was like, if a girl gets cheated on, there will be a support system of other women around her.
it's gonna be
And
like a there's gonna be like a single party or
yeah,
something.
and they're gonna be like, "Oh my god!" Like,
Do this for
and
time.
then they will collectively hate you, right?
Yeah,
And then on top of that, they're gonna go party and try and get their girl back up, feeling like a bad bitch or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
yeah.
For dudes, you get cheated on, the dudes are
A sad
laughing at you.
place. Just a sad place. Yeah.
The guys are laughing at you in your face behind your back. To her, they're laughing. Then the girls are just like girls just be like, damn, that's tough, like sis.
That's tough. Like
And then and then if you start overreacting and be like, who knew about it? You're gonna look stupid.
gonna look like a wimp. Like
Yeah.
a
And then there's
That is true, bro.
and then there's the other guy who was the one like your girl was cheating on you with, and you feel me, and he's sitting there with his boys like,
like type shit. Like,
eh. But girls are so good to each other that like, dude, if a girl finds out you're the girlfriend of the guy she was fucking with, she'll go and tell you, hey, I'm coming to you as a woman, so and so. Like, dudes will not reveal. Dudes will dap you up every day.
niggas will play a basketball game against you and dap you up after, and y'all flick up or do whatever y'all do. Y'all can play a high school game against each other and dap each other up. It's just like,
And then
Hey,
and
dude,
then
you would probably try to slide. They'd be like, "Oh, I didn't even know that she was cheating for real. I'm gonna see if I can get me a piece. I'm
that's what I'm saying.
gonna see what."
not even that, they'll start recommending your girlfriend to the guys who are there with you. And then they'll start mumbling it. Like you'll start hearing random laughs.
Oh my god.
You're gonna get in certain areas. It's gonna be like small groups of niggas just laughing for no reason. It's
No,
like,
bro. I think that's like the worst feeling ever, bro. When you're in when you're in an environment, bro, and you just be hearing just escalated laughs out of nowhere, and you'd be like, "Bro, are they laughing about me?"
you don't know anybody there. It's just a tough situation for sure.
No, the worst, I think the worst, I'm gonna tell y'all that like personally, I can tell you the worst that happened personally, but there's also the worst like that I've ever witnessed. The worst that I've ever witnessed is you pull up with your girl somewhere
Mhm.
and guys are already, they cannot keep their composure. Like, bruh, do you know what that means? Like, I always said my worst fear was dating a girl, not knowing her for real, popping up to her high school reunion and guys are on the floor. Like, guys are on the floor tweaking. Like, no fucking way.
Oh my god. I remember, bro. I remember you talk about that all the time. I
Dude,
genuinely don't know what I would do, bro.
and you already married her, you have 2 kids, you pop up to her high school reunion, and
All
guys
right,
just like, come on, bro.
but are you in love though?
That
If you
doesn't
got two
matter.
kids,
That does not matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
Bro, pride is stronger than love all day.
I'm not gonna lie, it might be. It might be for
for
sure.
it's 100%.
Pride is I promise you, pride is a stronger feeling than love. In fact, pride is so strong, you might think you love something or love somebody because of it.
No, bro. No, niggas. Now I was talking about with someone the other day.
Yeah.
Niggas don't even be loving things for real.
Oh
They
my
just
God.
love things because other niggas love it and they want it because they don't have it, bro. You know what I mean? Like I was talking about it with someone else. Like someone was talking to me about how hit the girl that he was dating, her boy best friend wrote her a love letter the same day. She said yes to dating the nigga I was talking about. So then I was like, did that nigga really love her? Or does he just love the fact that is he just missing out on the fact that she's taken now? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like that he doesn't, have that chance anymore. Cause niggas be bitch man, they'd be like, I don't know, I don't think I can, walk up to her. And another nigga comes up and walks up to her, man, I might as well just give it a shot, bro. I mean, I think I like her, so I'm gonna see what
Yeah,
nigga stop.
yeah.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. Mm,
That
that's
whole little situation was tough though.
that,
It was just it was a hard battle for him for sure. I feel like he faced a lot of fucking events where it was just like it was a losers regardless of which way he went. Like the situation itself was just an overall L, and I don't think there was anything that he could do to get himself out of it. Honestly,
who will?
well, yeah, like
I,
like
I
what?
think I think you handle it from the beginning, which is why it's like you see what I'm saying? Like after it happens, there's really nothing you can do.
Yeah,
But like I think from the beginning, like you just gotta pick up. It's kind of sad. Like you have to do cheating prevention in a way.
yeah, honestly,
You're in
There's
a
no
if
such
you're in a
thing, bro.
no, you think okay, yeah, true. There's no such thing because if people are gonna do what they want to do, but
facts.
I think though you do have to ask yourself how easy is it. You see what I'm saying? So like I know for myself, I don't put myself in situations where like I'm alone with women. Just because you
Oh,
never
you're talking
know.
about I
Yeah.
thought you were talking about from the other perspective. I thought you were talking about like preventing that other person from cheating. Oh, you're talking about you preventing like you from cheating? Like,
Like
is that
he's
what you're talking
asking,
about?
like he's asking, were you trying to say? Were you trying to say like you prevent yourself from cheating, or you try to
That
prevent?
sounds so fucking terrible. Um, I was gonna say both ways. I
Yeah.
think both ways. And I'm gonna say it like this. Yes, Patrick, there's nothing you can do. However, a guy coming and living at your house, that's an easy no for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
What was
especially
the situation? What was the
huh?
Yeah.
situation?
Yeah, like okay, that's a good question. So the situation, let's say my wife she's friends with someone in the industry, right?
Yeah.
In Hollywood. He's going through some mental things, right? She's been helping him out, recommending things, whatever. Our relationship isn't too well. And my wife comes to me and says, Yo, so and so asked to stay with us. How do you feel about that? Um, is he a multimillionaire? I think we'll figure we'll figure something out for him. You see
No, bro, wait.
you see what I'm
Nah, wait. Nah,
saying?
the funniest part about that whole thing is because you started off saying that's an easy no for me. And then you were like, well, if it was in this situation, so I thought you were gonna be like, I'd be a little more accommodating. But at the end, this nigga was just like,
Yeah,
we'll
it's a
figure
hard
something
no for
out for
me.
you.
Yeah.
We'll figure another place for him to stay, but he's not staying.
Cause man, bro, I'm sorry. Like I'm just no man. Like no, no. And
Yeah,
I've
bro. The only niggas I'm letting stay in my house that my wife knows is her brother, her cousins, and maybe a really close friend. But even then, bro, that's still kind
and
of
the
it.
close
Depends,
friend
bro. It's length, bro. I think I could let. I think I'll be able to let any nigga that she said needs help to stay for a month. That's it. A
at
month.
the most. Who
At the
at
most.
the most?
Any nigga. Like
Yeah.
A month is a
even
stretch
any of her.
too, though.
You said what?
A month is a stretch too, though. Low key.
It
Low
is, but I
key.
mean, I'm pretty secure that that a nigga or my wife wouldn't have the capability of doing something within a
I
month.
would like to think that everybody could have that type of security, but it's like it's almost like a thinking, oh, that couldn't be me type situation. Cause like
Man.
hopefully you find somebody that you do trust that much when you finally marry somebody that you're like, okay, no matter what comes their way, like it's bouncing off of them, like they weave it and stuff like that. But it's just a tough life, honestly, and trusting everybody that much is tough. For
No,
real.
on God, that's also another thing I also got to touch on too. Like, I'm definitely secure, bro. But
I'm
people
secure.
also have to realize there's people that just aren't that trustworthy. Like, when you're realistic with your other partner, like, if you put them in a certain situation, they gonna fold. And
Oh,
that's not you being insecure. It's just you being realistic. You know that if you bring another nigga into your house with your wife might catch feelings, and it's very likely. Now, some niggas might know, like in a realistic situation, that their wife won't catch feelings because they know this how their wife is built. But even like not even just wives, just husbands, just partners in general. Some partners just can't compose themselves, bro. You know what I mean? Like they know, like if it's a month, it's GG's, bro. They gonna
Oh my
go. The
God.
slightest
not
inconvenience,
even
bro.
not even to jump on top of this nigga again and stuff like that with the whole like I don't think I could trust myself a lot around a lot of women and stuff like that. But like that's like a vice versa situation, like how you said like some niggas might fold. Like if it's a vice versa, like do you think Kevin, if you just came up to your wife and was like, yeah, like such and such, like an old friend from high school, like need some help, like
Yeah.
stay with us for like a couple weeks and stuff like that. Like, do you feel like it would be fair
Would it
for?
be fair? I'm completely whatever says, that's the answer. Like
All
I'm
right, yeah, that's
you
fair.
see what I'm saying? Like I'm not even saying it on some Kevin men bias shit, like
Yeah,
no niggas can't stay here. I'm saying whatever our answer is,
yeah,
and like I love what Patrick said because you gotta fucking know your partner.
yeah.
Like that's one thing you can't stop trying to learn them. Because if you get married and you're married for 30 years, they're gonna be totally different in 30.
Yeah,
Even 3 months, like I'm sure we've all dated a girl and her in the first 3 months is different in the year. Oh my God. That's
Yeah,
a
you're not
totally
you're not
different
gonna
girl.
be lying about
You don't
that.
even know that girl that you met in the first 3 months.
sometimes it don't even be like they change that much. Sometimes just the
Yeah.
persona they had to get you just wears off, honestly.
Right. And the glitter and the glam goes away. And now you're actually with another person in a committed bond.
Not
And
even
And
another
then
person, you're just with
you're
who
in
they
that.
actually are. Like you're with the person that you actually got together with. You just
and,
really
and look, it's hell for them too, because they also realize shit, this nigga Kevin is not shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? She gotta be with me and be like, God damn, this nigga, he was smooth as fuck the first 3 months. The fuck happened to his broke ass dad? Like, she
I
gotta
gotta
realize it too. Mhm.
I got a question for y'all.
Yeah,
In a realistic situation,
Mhm.
yeah.
your wife tells you, hey, one of my girlfriends, she's not really in the best place right now, and she said she needs help. Do you mind if she stays with us? And you're like, yeah, for sure, no problem. It's someone of caliber, and she's presenting herself onto you. How long do you think it'll take for you to break, or will you ever break?
It's
She's
my
staying for
wife.
the whole year.
My wife.
Pat,
No, no, like the other girl, the girl that your wife brings in.
No, I'm saying though, like
yeah.
this is my
Yes,
wife though.
you're married, KJ. You're
I'm
married.
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 You're
Oh,
married, and the girl that she brought in is coming on to you, like at least once a week.
I'm snitching. I'm snitching.
What the fuck?
I'm snitching immediately. Immediately. Like I'm not even. Hey, I'm not thinking about
but
it.
here's what here. See, KJ doesn't know what it means to be a man. Then, if you
What do you mean?
explain, let me explain. KJ, you snitch, and guess what? Now it's what? He was trying to come on me.
See, that's cool. That's cool. She's been here for a day. Why would I fuck it up? She's been here for a day. She comes on to me the first day. I'm snitching immediately. I'm like, babe, she gotta go. She gotta go. She just got here.
Here's my answer, Patrick. Why do you like bringing problems around? You see what you're doing? Like you see what you're doing? Like that's and I actually be having this conversation with my girl from time to time, and not just her, but people in my life, like in general. If I feel like you brought a problem onto yourself, you need to take full fucking responsibility for that. Why are you bringing a 10 out of 10 into our house? What are you doing? And she's staying here. How long?
A year.
Like
a year.
Does our house have a west end to it?
She won't make it past the first day. She's not gonna get to sleep.
I think I'm on KJ's. I think I'm on KJ's side. I'm gonna have to do some self-sabotage, bro.
I'm not even saying this on no, and I'm gonna give it to you as real as possible. I'm not saying this because I'm like the model man and oh yeah, like Kevin gets cool points and shit. That's not what I'm here for.
I know.
I'm saying I'm snitching because the minute you do that, I'm not gonna give myself an opportunity to fold because I might. So I'm snitching. I'm in this in the butt immediately. We're cutting this off. I'm not even gonna get a chance to make a decision other than snitch. As soon as it happens, I'm snitching because if I don't snitch, I don't know what'll happen. I don't know. So I'm snitching.
I think y'all's route is the smart, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I think you have to have a level of maturity, and people are gonna probably hate me saying this, but it's like, yo, if that girl is OD, let your wife know. Yo, have you seen your friend? Are you serious? Do not bring that girl here for 2 months.
What if after the second month you start to gain feelings? What if you start to catch feelings?
What have we been doing in 2 months to rack on feelings?
What do you do? What do you do then?
The first day.
What do you do then? No, you and your wife are fighting and she's talking about some, you okay? And you're just like, oh no, man, me and the wife have been fine. I mean, you know your friend. And then she just starts giving you some good ass advice, and you're like, man, I got like her.
No.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Is there any situation where you would leave your wife for someone that your wife brought in the house?
Oof.
See, I'm not gonna lie. For me, the only reason I said I'm snitching because I feel like girlfriends and stuff, like you learn a lot, like what you do like and what you don't like and shit like that. But if I get to the point where I call you my wife, I feel like
yeah. I've invested too much.
I feel like for me personally, I'm not even gonna say picky, but I'm gonna say it's gonna take a lot for me to actually marry somebody. So if somebody gets over that a lot and we actually do decide to get married, like I'm snitching on everybody.
Oh my God.
Snitching on everybody. Don't hearts up on my Instagram. No, nothing. I'm gonna show her. Call me what you want. If I get a wife, I'm not talking about a girlfriend. If I get a wife, I'm snitching every opportunity I get. No cap.
She did it. It was her.
my whole thing though, like Patrick, I feel like it's like I just feel like I don't trust anything on the other side, right? So the saying the other side is not greener. I really believe that. So if you have to stay at my house, I'm assuming you already have a fucking issue. If you're giving me great advice, I'm like, why don't you fucking take it? The fuck? That's why you're fucking.
Hey, you got a point, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like she came to stay for a reason. And that's crazy. We're talking about this now because now none of us are gonna let anybody fucking come to our fucking crib for even a day.
Not even a day. No cap.
But you two guys are single. I want to know, what's the game like? What is it like? Because I'm out of it.
Because I'm out of it.
I'm on the opposing side of KJ. I'm
I don't know
just
what that means. You have to
Oh,
I'm
oh
just
my
chilling.
clarify
god!
I'm just no,
How are we
just
both single, but he on the opposing side of me? What's going
I'm
on?
just fucking with you, bro. Nah, really though, really, what I when I see something that I like, I'll go do what I want to do. If I want to swipe up and say you look nice, or if I see a girl out and I say she's beautiful, I'm gonna go see if I can talk to her. I'll go talk to her. But I'm
Yeah,
not gonna force anything. I feel like people that are single these days are now like, oh, bro, like I get no bitches. I gotta go get some bitches. I gotta go,
Yeah.
I gotta go
Like
talk
it's
to
a
women.
constant
But it's
itch.
not, you know what I mean? Like you don't have to always have women in your phone if it's just not where you're at. You know what I mean? Like it's nice to, yeah, of course it is nice,
Yeah,
but
every now and
don't
then.
force it. So I just be chilling. I'm really just chilling. That's me.
I like that.
Really
That's
just
good
Are you
chilling.
advice.
KJ?
Like the tag off of like what Patrick said about the like swiping up and just saying like you look nice and shit like that. Like I feel like that's cool and everything because like as hard as it may be to believe, like sometimes I just like giving compliments just to give compliments. Like I feel
Right.
like a lot of niggas just like give compliments and like always like looking for something in return. Like just being nice to people was cool. Like have a nice day. Like you look nice type shit. Like you never know how that could like affect somebody's day. Like you don't always need their number back just for compliments and shit like that. So I just be
I was
chilling.
gonna tell you that. That was very that's very admirable when you said like when you're like I swipe up, I don't really be caring like what you said. Like I think that's what you should do. I think you should always do something with the intent of wanting to do it
Yeah.
rather than expecting a certain result. Like
Mm,
certain people in like relationships, sometimes people will be like, "Oh, I offered this because I thought you were gonna offer this back to me," or "I only did that because I thought you were gonna do it
Like just
back."
do shit
And
out
it's
of the
like
kindness of your
if
heart, bro. Like just do it because you wanted to. That's it. Just because you wanted
do
to.
it because you wanted to.
yeah.
Because when you do it expecting something else and you don't get that, you're gonna be hurt
Yeah.
really bad.
Now you
So if
setting
you
Expectations.
do
yourself
what
up.
you want to do,
Expectations.
exactly. You do what you want to do, you get it off, you're gonna be happy every time because that's exactly what you wanted to do. And then when you get that thing that you know could have happened, you feel even happier. You're like, oh man, it's like a bonus. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not
I
gonna
feel
lie to
like
y'all, man. Y'all are really humble single guys. Like, I feel like that nigga and paid in full, man. A nigga like me, like,
a lot of game,
a
a
lot
lot
of
of hustle.
game, man. Be feeling like one of them ball playing niggas like Bird Magic or something. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not
niggas can
saying
be.
now, like, like I don't have regrets. Like, I'm happy where I'm at. But I
yeah.
feel like when I was single though, I loved the fucking hustle. I love the, you know what I'm saying, the game, the cat and rabbit. Like I'm chasing, you're running, or vice versa. It's back and forth. Cause like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Especially
chasing and
like,
I'm running.
yeah, especially when you're young, because it's like I feel like every dude is trying to see like not wait, can y'all still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But not every dude, but I feel like everyone at some point gets to a point in life where they like, I want to see what like my max potential is like.
Yeah. No
If I
facts.
put in this amount of hours and work. I remember a sophomore year in college, like I went on like 10 dates in 2 weeks, just trying to just literally and I wasn't even really interested in any of the girls. I just felt like I was sharpening my craft.
I
You feel
mean,
me?
honestly, it'd be like that sometimes. So,
Yeah,
like, just to like see what works and doesn't work and shit like that. Like,
exactly.
especially when you don't care. Like, you can just go out and like try shit and just like not like anything violent, but just like like comments and everything in here and there. Like like game and everything that you can work on for like the
Exactly.
next.
That's why I feel like the expression like he has game, like you have game comes in. Cause
Yeah.
like real shit, I think it's very healthy. Like people be so heartbroken. And I'm sure like we've all been there, like, you get in that first serious relationship, you think that's gonna be the one, it ends up not being it. And you get so heartbroken, you feel like you're on ground zero, but like that's probably the best thing that's ever happened to you. Because you need to know like what does it mean to get your heart broken? You need to know what it means to feel like to be rejected. You need to know what it means to feel like to be dumb or some that you try not work on a girl. And then even the vice versa. Like you need to know what it means like to find love. And so like when I meet people who are like, yeah, bro, I'm not having no serious relationships in my 20s, or I'm not gonna even try. I'm like, bro, like you need to work on your game. Like,
I feel like to tag off of the part that you said about like you need to like lose and like get hurt and like have go through shit and shit like that. So like y'all have known me for a while and like when I was younger and everything, like
mhm,
all I tried to do was make sure that like I didn't get attached enough so I could get my heart broken. It was just
yeah,
always like keep them at arm's distance and stuff. Like do what you want to do, but like don't let them get in a position where they have control over your feelings. And I feel like like going through like as I've gone through like the years of like since high school and shit like that, like getting your feelings hurt like is a good thing. No, like it
Absolutely.
everything's just a lesson. So you like learn how to deal with it. You learn how to like cope with your emotions and shit. Cause just like rejecting your emotions all the time doesn't really like help you in the end. I felt like I was gonna be like store away my emotions forever until I got married, but that's not how shit works for real. So
No, yeah, you have a good point because it's like when you said you kind of just have to let things happen, you kind of just do. Because right now I couldn't imagine not being in a relationship at this time because before I got in a relationship, it was like, oh man, like my first relationship, bro, it's gonna be so fun. And obviously, like it's good, but there's also it's as it is good, it's as bad. You know what
that
I mean?
it's like a
And it's
roller
like
coaster. Like as good as it gets good, like it can be as bad on the opposite side too, for sure.
Absolutely.
right. And then you realize you look back and you be like, bro, I tweaked. Like as much as I said that she tweaked, I tweaked. So my next one, I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna also keep my last one in mind and be like, this is what I said I'm gonna do better.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna do that better.
yeah,
But if I didn't have that at this point, I would be at the my next relationship gonna be so fun at
that,
22 years old,
yeah.
acting a fool.
Uh,
Bro, what am I doing? Like, I don't have any, you know what I mean? So I feel like you said, you kind of just have to let things just come to you. You shouldn't just ward everything off. Because I'm talking about, and I always talk about when people are like, when do you get married? And my first response is, oh, bro, like minimum 28, like nothing at all. But bro, who knows? I might be making 500,000 at 25, and
Why
I
is he
might
shaking
find the
his
love of
head?
my life.
Why is he shaking his head?
you know why? No, Patrick gave the right answer at the end. When he said, "Who knows?" I got scared. But then when he said I'll be making 500,000, I was like, yeah, no, if I'm making 500,000, I can get
Oh
married.
no. Well, I mean, honestly, bro, I don't even think for me, I don't think it's a spot of financial like excellence, like where the peak of where I want to be. But I feel like it's just a place where I feel like I'm most comfortable. I feel like if someone was inserted into my life right now, I could provide for them financially, emotionally, and like physically when it comes to time. You know what I mean? It's like, but right now, obviously, I wouldn't want to get married because, yeah, I'm gonna love you, but I don't got much to offer. I'm in college. I
Yeah.
got a job. I'm with my roommate, so we're not gonna be able to do much if we're married right now. You feel me? But it's
Yeah,
like if I'm in a good position at 24, I might just let it loose. But I don't think I'm gonna do that, and I don't think I'm gonna want to do that.
yeah.
So
I
yeah,
personally feel like to tag off of that, I feel like I'm not gonna want to get married until, and as fucked up as it sounds, like I'm not gonna want to get married until I'm done having fun. Like, and I
no,
don't
it's
like
yeah,
whatever that means. Whether the fun is I still want to go play pickup at Lifetime, whether the fun is I want to go travel some more, whether the fun is I want to go have some fun. Like I just feel like when I'm done getting all that off my chest, then I'll be ready to get married. Unless obviously I'm not gonna block my blessings. Like if I get somebody put into my life around like 25 or 26, even though I feel like I'm still like in the prime of my life, if I feel like there's just somebody that I cannot let go, then like obviously I have to make that sacrifice because I'm not gonna look down the line and be like, oh, I had fun for 2 or 3 more years,
Yeah.
but I had somebody that could have been my wife a couple years ago, but because I wanted to have a little bit more fun, like now
Yeah.
I don't have that person. So
would you feed into an ultimatum? Like, say you get a relationship at 24. No, let's say you get into a deep relationship 3 months from now. The fact that y'all are nodding your heads no is the right answer. But want y'all to hear
What do
it,
you
and I
mean
want
by
y'all to answer.
ultimatum? Like,
So, like, you get a relationship 3 months from now, like a serious relationship. Well, kept hypothetically, because you're already dating someone. So, like, 3 months from now, you get in a relationship with someone, and it goes like 2 years, 2 strong years. And it's like y'all are in a great place. And the girl is like, I think it's time. And you're like, what do you mean it's time? And she's like, we've hit the road. We either get married or you're gonna have to lose me. What are you saying? I'm gonna just tell you right now, I'm giving it a hard no. I'm obviously gonna think about it. I'm gonna be like, I gotta give it time, but I'm gonna come back and be like, as soon as you ask me that, my mind, I just had to collect myself and let you know that this is done. So
yeah,
I can't do ultimate.
the only time I'm taking is making sure I get all my stuff out your crib before you you gotta go. You feel me? I'm the worst person to give ultimatums, and I really believe
worst,
if you
the
give
worst.
someone an ultimatum, just make sure you're cool with the worst outcome then. Because it's gonna be that, because I don't think you love someone if you're giving ultimatums. And I used to give ultimatums when I dated people. Then I realized all I'm doing is asking for the wrong outcome, like the one I don't like. You see what I'm saying? So like whatever people are gonna do, that's what they're gonna do, bro. Your ultimatum doesn't change anything. And guess what? Let's say someone agrees to marry you based off your ultimatum.
Please. Now you're hurt down the line because that nigga's
Exactly.
afraid to
Now,
marry.
thank you. You're getting a divorce 3 years down the line, and you're wondering what happened. And the dude's telling you, "Yo, I didn't really love you back then. You just were saying that bullshit." I fed up.
Like I feel like that's even the problem today in certain relationships and shit like that. Like girls will get in relationships with niggas that repeatedly said they don't want a relationship.
Man,
Then you get mad at them for treating you bad because you gave them the ultimatum to like either you lose me or you date me. And it's like obviously nigga not gonna want to lose you. So like now you're in a situation where you're not getting treated the right way because you rushed a nigga that wasn't ready, that told you he wasn't ready from the jump. So I just feel like
absolutely. And
I don't
people
do
need to like,
ultimatums because I feel like that's
I
some
should have
real
used that. I should have used that. That was better
some
than marriage.
shit.
Dating someone.
Yeah.
yeah, and that's why I tell people, bro, when you're signing up for a relationship, I don't think people know what they're actually signing up for. Like, bro, it's not Instagram pictures and beach vacations. What do you guys think this shit is?
Matching outfits and shit.
Yeah, it's that every once in a while.
Yeah, like
Would you match outfits, KJ?
What up? Like a nigga that'll match an outfit. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I would match an outfit for sure.
I'm just.
I would
What'd you
match.
say? You would?
I'd match the Christmas pajamas. You know, some cool shit like that. I'd color coordinate. I think color coordinating is cool. But like us, like wearing the same. Like if you wear like, say if we go to dinner, you wear like a nice ass like green dress or some shit like that. Like I'll throw on like a nice ass green sweater or some shit like that. But like I'm not gonna. We're not wearing the same Nike sweater and the same Jordans and the same cargo pants. We're not doing that.
That could go too
We're
far.
not.
Like me and my girl, we have this same hoodie. We don't ever text each other and say, "Yo, come to school wearing the damn hoodie." You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
a much.
I think
Realistically, my bad. I need to cut you off.
Nah, you're good. I just said I think color coordinating is cool.
Realistically, how much would someone have to pay you to wear a I'm hers.
Oh my god.
He's mine.
Like,
how much money would someone realistically have to pay you?
You
and
know,
it's like in the Mickey
me.
Mouse font too, bro.
They wouldn't have to pay me any money. We just have to be married. And that would have to be like a one-time thing.
And guess what? That's the perfect answer, because it'd be people wearing that's his, I'm his, and I'm her, and break up next week. What do you do?
Like for what?
Like, bro,
why did y'all get those shirts? Y'all are not each other's possession. Even if we were married, we're not each other's possession. But like,
yeah,
I think it'd be cool if we were married. But I'm not about to be out here with.
Okay, talk to me then. What are y'all's deal breakers, man? I'm gonna go ahead and say mine. LOL, maybe I don't think it's a deal breaker. I think it's just something that's.
I feel like it can just be like one at a time, and then like as we go through, we'll just like keep talking about that.
Absolutely. Okay, I like that. So let's go through some deal breakers. I hate fucking astrology, man. Jesus Christ, bro. There's no way.
I hate it to an extent. It's like there's people that want to educate you about it, and then there's people that want to force you into this little ass box of what your sign says that you are. And I just refuse to be put in that box because of the time I was born. I don't think that's fair.
My whole thing is like, dude, like when I just met you, like I met you in 5 minutes, and you asked me what my birthday is. I already started deleting your number.
You're done.
I'm deleting your number as we're speaking right now.
And I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie. You asked me what my birthday is. My first initial sign, like I get a little nauseous in my stomach. Like, well, I can't believe you asked me that. Like, you suck for that. But if you ask me about, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. I just want to know what your sign is. I just thought it was cool to know. Da, 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 da. I'm like, all right, cool. But if you're like, oh, you're a Cancer.
Oh my God.
I don't think I've ever got along with those before. I'm just be like,
my thing is this.
That's the one for me.
That's some fucking confirmation ass bias. Don't have no big ass reaction when I tell you my damn birthday. If I say February and you go, like, bro.
Oh my God, please tell me you're not a, like, come on, bro. Like,
really.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? But like, and then I see what you're saying. There are people who do want to educate you about it.
Yeah, just want to talk.
I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem when you start telling me this is who you are.
Yeah.
Then it's like, you don't know me.
don't like that at all. Like,
Yeah, you
not at
don't
all.
mow me. And if that shit was true, like you said it was, then you'd be able to predict the future. But I don't think you can. I just don't think you
Girls
can.
be dating off of the signs that this astrology says is compatible with them, and then wonder why they can't find a healthy relationship. I just
Yeah.
can't believe that that's what you're basing your whole like. You're basing your whole life and your happiness based off of
Bruh.
what someone else said. The signs you, the people that you can date are in that month. Those are the only people you can date. They're in that month. Go
Not
find
even.
them. Good luck.
You
Like,
know what the new rule for astrology should be? If you can't find the Big Dipper in the sky, you're not allowed to talk about it. Like dead ass, if you can't start pointing them motherfucking stars out in the sky, bro, you are not allowed to talk about that bullshit no more. If you can't find Taurus and tell attitude longitudinal on where it would be like in relation to Earth, you're done. You're just done.
it's crazy though, because I saw a podcast one time and there was a dude like really like interviewing somebody like takes that serious in her dating life, and she was like,
Yeah.
"No, it's like scientifically proven." And I was like,
No. Wait, what? Wait, what?
the dude was like, when y'all like follow all this astrology and like the compatibilityness and
Yeah.
stuff like that, like, do you like, is it like proven fact, or are y'all just like, is it skeptical? And she was like, not scientifically proven by the stars and the way the moon aligns and
So
da, da, da,
look, you know how I know it's not scientifically proven? My doctor asks me for my birthday and he doesn't even budge.
da.
Nigga says, Kevin, your birthday? I say February 29, 2000. He says, he just writes it down. He says, okay. You see what I'm saying? I've never heard a doctor say, when's your birthday? Oh, cancer. Like, you feel me? Like, that's crazy, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That is funny.
scientifically proven,
All right,
bro.
what's the deal breaker for you, Shorty?
Yeah, Pat.